Welcome to the jungle. My name's Ed Liang. I'm going to be your tour guide around this jungle, or better known as my e-portfolio. Now, this is the front page of the e-portfolio. You can find my EP on the following website: www.wixstock.com/edliang01/MET590. At the top of the page, as you can see from here, there's a menu bar which would lead you to the main sections of my EP. As suggested from here, I would like you to go to the Visitor Center first. So let's go there. In the Visitor Center, you'll find 3 tabs, which includes 2 versions of the guided tour: the video guided tour which you're watching right now, and the text-based guided tour that you can look at. You can choose to exit this guided tour anytime you want. By revisiting the Visitor Center, you can look at the guided video tour as a video or in text. Now, I'll briefly introduce you to the main sections of my EP. First, let's go to the map of the jungle. Here, you'll find the proposal for my EP. It is broken down into 7 sections, which you can read individually, from purpose, objective, all the way to evaluation. Alternately, if you choose, you can click on the EP proposal button, like this, where the entire proposal can be viewed as a PDF document, which you can read by clicking on this button here. The exotic animals section is where you will be introduced to the 10 courses I took on my MET journey, including ETEC 590, which I'm currently taking now. Each course is represented by a very unique animal, from the lion all the way to the honeybees. So for example, if you click on the colobus monkey, click on that tab, you'll be directed to the course description and a brief reflection on the course ETEC 520. By clicking on the text of the course description and my reflection, you'll be directed to UBC's official website, the MET website in this case, where the course description, the objectives, and so on would be more thoroughly laid out. Now let's go back to my EP. The next section that you can go to is called the Special Exhibit section. This is the place where some carefully chosen artifacts I've compiled through my MET journey are displayed. Here I'll show you a couple of examples. So let's go to the first one, mantis feeding. Each artifact is associated with an interesting feature of an animal, just as each course is associated with that same animal. By clicking on the link or the tab that is provided, so in this case there's a link, you will be directed to the specific artifact. Here, for example, is my Prezi presentation that I've completed for the course ETEC 531, the Church of Fools presentation that I did with Prezi. Some artifacts are text-based, and I have prepared them as PDF files, just like the previous one. So let's try one of those, the giraffe's horn. So as you can see here, the format is very much the same. There's a description and some reflection for taking the course. If you click on this button that says ETEC 511 Assignment 4, by clicking on this, you'll be asked to either open the file or you can save the file. We'll choose Open, which would bring you to the scholarly essay that I've written for ETEC 511. That was done some time ago, December of 2009. So let's cancel that for now. And I want to direct you to one more piece of artifact. There are other forms of artifacts that you can find throughout this section of my EP, such as pictures, links to a blog, and a video that are featured all over this section. For example, if you click on the Myths of a Flying Fox, which is the last artifact that I prepare, here I'm showing you a software that I've used in EPC 449 I strongly recommend you to take a moment to view these artifacts individually, but especially this one. I think this is a very interesting video that I've compiled using one of the programs that I have learned to use in my MET journey. Now, the next section, the Keeper's Thought section, here you can find my reflections for the course, my entire MET journey, and several other features. So as you can see from the front page, this is my reflection for ETEC 590. So this course that I'm currently taking, the graduation project specifically, you can click on the PDF file if you want. Under useful links and tools, I've compiled a short list of the softwares and the websites that were very useful to me throughout my MET journey. I hope you would find them useful as well. Animal School. This is a video created by an educational organization that I think serves as a very important reminder for all of us as educators. Again, please take a moment to watch the video. Like your visit to a zoo, your visit to the MET jungle should include your opinions for your journey. So this is where the suggestion box section comes in. So the first page of this, as you can see, is the assessment rubric, where my EP's assessment rubric can be looked at, and you can rate your jungle experience, or more accurately, how I've done in putting this EP together by clicking onto this link. Again, we'll try to open it. So you can see the assessment rubric is laid out here. You can use this. The other two pages includes the comment box as well as the contact me box, both of which allows you to provide any other feedback that you may have for me. One in a public setting in the comment box section, which would be displayed here. Alternately, you can email me using the contact me function. Finally, the About Me section tells you a little bit more about me as an educator and me as well, myself. So both subsections contain a slideshow of pictures. So here is the first one that talks about me as an educator. If you go to the other one, that talks about me, myself as a person. And this basically concludes the text-based guided tour. If you wish, you can always go back to the visitor centers, just like this, and we look at the guided tour in text, or you can watch the video all over again. Thank you for joining me for this guided tour. Now it's time for you to discover the jungle. Remember to bring all your equipment and supplies.